Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Atom RPG Trudograd, shall we? So, I have never played the first Atom RPG, any Atom RPG. First time playing this one, didn't play the first one. However, I got this on sale on Steam, and when I peeked at the reviews, people said it was, an improvement over the original. And so I figured, let's just jump right in here and see what this is all about. It is purported to be a kind of post-apocalyptic RPG in the vein of Fallout. And I love strategic RPGs. I love Fallout, like the old school Fallout 1 and 2. And I'm excited to see what this is all about. So we're going to start a brand new game right here. And we get to create a character. Okay. So we can, make a character, or we can, I guess, use one of these pre-built characters. Let's see what the character creator is all about. So, I could change my picture. And yeah, you see this, interface. It definitely has the vibe right now of something like a Pip-Boy, like old school, RPG character builder. Hey, Squiddo, what's up, my friend? Thanks for stopping in. I'm so glad you enjoy that. Yeah, Stellaris is awesome. Such a good game. So there's a lot to this character builder. Let's keep it simple and start with the most important thing, which is our picture, and see if we can find a good one shifty for us. Let's see here. Nice hat. Can't see my face. I'm very clean. Oh boy, I've just killed someone. Let's see. Oh, I've just killed 10. Let's see if I can get a reasonable face here that... Now we're talking. We found a kind of mustachioed, portly, I'm not sure what's going on face, and that feels pretty good. So, let's see. Apparently I start with a biography, which I can change. So we're going to go with Dr. Incompetent is our name. Like always. Herbie, good evening. Good to see you. Indeed. So let's see. Disgraced faculty member at local university, removed from position for utter incompetence. I think this is about right. Hey, Mace, good evening. Good to see you. Okay, so we're going to go with this. We've got a little bit of a backstory. Apparently we have a lot of experience. And let's see here. I could change my characteristics. Strength governs carry weight, intimidation in dialogues, melee and unarmed damage, as well as slightly increases maximum health, right? Endurance is health, okay, and survival skill. Dexterity is dodging, combat speed, accuracy in melee combat, and lockpicking and theft. Intellect is skill points, new dialogue options. Attention is accuracy, helps you notice things. Personality is speechcraft and barter. And luck is causing and receiving criticals, dodge. Okay, so first of all, I want to see if I can subtract from stats, and I can. Oh, awesome, Mace. Yeah, that's a fun game. So, we need intellect, right? And you could see it's dynamically updating my skills down below as I kind of pump intellect. And the question would be, do I want to make myself like subtract from any of my stats. Like, do I want to really, really min-max this? Now, I'll tell you what, I was actually booted up Fallout 2 recently, which is such an awesome game. And there's really cool paths that you could take, but I have never played this, and I don't know what it's going to be like. And sometimes in a game of this type, you could, like, I know you could in Underrail, you could create a character that was just almost unplayable. And you're going to need to be able to fight things, probably, in this post-apocalyptic world. So, you know, I don't know if I want to just not prepare. Apparently, I'm really good at martial arts, which I don't know why. I can't subtract from this. Oh, Deadly Doc. I didn't even see that, Hermie. Yeah, you're right. Distinctions. So, we need... Oh, I can pick this distinction. I get 2 distinctions. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so Deadly Doc says, your incurable addiction made you into a monster. Oh, God. Well, the name is good, but the actual ability doesn't fit what I'm going for. Sexy Beast. Interesting. Let's see what else we've got here. I mean, Roid Rampage, there's a lot of... drugs. God's mistake. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Behold, the mistake of God. You fail at everything you do, but there's a bright side. You're more resilient due to your constant accidental self-harm, and you manage to make your terrible luck contagious. When you mess up, your enemies mess up as well. Okay. So that's funny, but it's parallel, right? So it, let's see what else we've got here. Everyone's out to get you. Destructive Diplomat, okay. Interesting. Lone Genius, you were always a smart, attentive kid, but it's hard for you. So you get minus 25% all experience and minus one ability point per level. That's pretty rough. Let's see here. Freedom lover. Timid theoretician. I wonder about that, Hermie. So, this says I get +1 intellect. I start with level 3 recipes. I'm good with tinkering and technology, but I don't have a good personality and I can't carry very much. Okay, that's pretty funny. I don't translate. Okay, speechcraft took a bit of a hit. Personality down. Alright, intellect up. Good. And I have 230 skill points to spend. Okay. And then, Doomed Guy is you're cursed to suffer a cruel and terrible fate, but that only makes you want to kill more. Unbelievable. Okay. While the Chodes and the Dweebs constructed their inventions, you've grown muscle mass and did heavy endurance training. Okay, well that doesn't go with my tinkering. Look at this. So again, if I took Weird Loner, but that doesn't fit me for the university. I'm gonna need something else. So I think I actually like Destructive Diplomat because it's going to help me be good with a gun. And then it gives me personality, which makes up for the loss that I took. Yeah, Sensei, let's actually... You're right. This is Martial Arts Master. So this would be like if I wanted to be Martial Artist. Yeah, it is, Hermie. It really is. I like actually playing martial arts characters, but typically in a game like this, it's nice to be at range, especially if I'm going to go like heavy into tinkering, like items, grenades, whatever it might be. So this is helping us tinker and technology. All right. Yeah, I like being able to use, weapons. And I don't know if there's like lasers and stuff like there are in Fallout. Hmm. Oh, this is so funny. Lucky bastard. Man, these are like really spicy distinctions. You don't have to take them, but they do seem really interesting. Mm. I like the idea of being big boned. Hey, cold coffee. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Jamnuska. Good evening. Good to see you. I'm not sure yet, Coffee. I haven't played yet. So, but it could be. I like the idea of being this, like, because my picture looks like it. This corpulent cadet or the massive major. I do have to eat a lot, and I can't dodge, but, I'm going to have a lot of hit points. It seems funny. Okay, so now I'm a big bone, timid theoretician, and I've got 230 skill points to spend. That's right. Jamnuska, it sure is. Okay, so let's go ahead and give ourselves some skills. And I can't subtract from any of these yet. This looks like I'm experienced, so I'm good with some of these skills. So we're going to boost these up already. Tinkering. Let's just kind of go tinkering technology. What is survival? Yeah, survival is good. Now what I need is to figure out what type of weapon I want to actually use. And I'm going to need to have some kind of weapon. I could go for throwing, like grenades and knives and stuff. But that doesn't seem like it's going to be too regular. Let me say I want... Well, I can get allies. I'm going to go with survival. I get a boost to this. And first aid to 50. Still have 184 points. Alright, I'm going to take lockpicking up. And then... I'm good with pistols and SMGs, so I'm just going to boost this. Or at least I have a starting, like, a head start in that. If you take it to 100, you get a bonus. So we'll take these two, technology and tinkering, to 100. And 150 is a lot. but I'll take lockpicking to 50. So you get these threshold bonuses at 50, 100, 150. Now what do I want to do? I could still boost up, you know, speechcraft, but I like the idea of being good with grenades, so I'm going to boost this up to 50. And then let's focus on... I'm actually going to put myself at 100 for pistols and SMG. I feel like you're going to need to be able to fight, and I'm not making myself... Hey, Thomas, good evening, my friend. I'm not making myself a diplomat at all, so I need to solve problems. And... this is good for now. I think what I'll do is put some more points into something like lockpicking and just hope that I can pick locks. I always like being able to open locks. Okay, there we go. Now hopefully, I probably spread myself out too thin, but that's fine. It'll be part of the charm. And abilities. Oh, okay. I have 45. Oh my gosh, look how deep this game is. I hope so, Jamneska. Holy cannoli. Okay, so here's my appearance. Oh, okay, there's a whole other thing. Oh my gosh. You can upload your own photograph. That's pretty funny. So let's see what I could do here in terms of my appearance. Alright, this looks good. And hair color, no, we're going to go with, there we go. That looks good. Facial hair, we need just a regular... lumberjack is okay. Although, is there a mustache? Rasputin is a little... Dad. I love how Dad is just the mustache. Like, that is unreal. Old Dutch, metalhead, lumberjack. Lumberjack is fine. There you go. There you go. Okay. This looks good. And then characteristics, we've picked all of this. And, I mean, we start at level 15, which is, you know, that's pretty good. I'm wondering if it meant to, like, this is where you ended the first Adam RPG, and it's just picking up from there. Now, abilities, I know, Hermie, it's just not there, is it? Let's go to tinkering and just see what we have over here. So, fast learner, +1 skill point for every level, and capable hands. Chance to break an item when crafting is lowered. Okay, so I have 45 points available. How much does this cost? 1. Oh, I see. These cost 1, and then they get more expensive as you go up. Okay. Well, these are... That's true. That's true, Hermie. But I always feel that I can't have enough skill points. And it only costs 1. Alright, let's see. 10% discount when trading... when crafting items, you get 5% chance to create double the items. That's awesome. You get a 50% stealth bonus during nighttime. Midnight Stranger, a cunning mind behind a shadowy disguise. Interesting. I'll take Crafter's Cornucopia for sure. And then what's 5? Right priorities. You are granted a 20% discount when buying food and alcohol. There you go. And they weigh less. Yeah, because my character is big boned, I'm gonna need to be able to carry more food and buy food, so this sounds good. That's right, Jabdeska. Firearms Academy. You get 1% damage when shooting from crafted weapons and crossbows for every second level until it reaches 20%. Oh, interesting. So if I make my own weapon, Cautious Thief. Why risk robbing the lucid when you can rob the dreamers penalty free? I mean, you're not wrong. All right, so we're going to go right priorities for sure. And then Bookworm says gain double the skills from books. That seems pretty good. But let's just see what these really expensive ones are. VIP, nothing is too good for you. 1% of the chance of finding rare items on sale for every second level until the bonus reaches 15%. You gain 20% to all experience received. There you go. Well, Hermie, in this game, you start at level 15. It's kind of like, you know, in Baldur's Gate 2, like some games, like sequels, I think even in Fallout 2, sometimes you start at a higher level and then you just have a ton to spend right up front. Let's see. You get 3 skill points and 1 ability point every time you gain a level. There you go. Now, I wonder if this is going to be retroactive. Let me go back to my characteristics. No, it's only for new... It doesn't count. It's every time you gain after this. Hands of Gold. You succeed at crafting at a 100% rate, but only if you've studied the recipe and your tinkering skill is at least 50%, okay? You gain the ability to open locks of your level instantly. Nice. Nobody attacks you when you fail at thieving. Okay, interesting. So technology isn't a thing. I could just spend all my points here, but let's go to the survival. Medicines heal more, and plot armor. Someone has to survive. Might as well be you. Yeah, we probably need that. And then Oaken's skin. Okay, I like it. Deep pockets. Oh, this works retroactively. So this would actually counteract my carry weight negative. And it's kind of cool. So I'll take that. And then exercise, Oaken skin, Juggernaut. Damage resistance. Nice. Plate master. When wearing armor, nothing could stop you. Okay. When aiming at a target, you receive more thorough information about it. And poison ivy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to wear plate armor, but I'd like to. Let's just say I'm like a, you know, like Iron Man. Like I'm a professor who's trying to make plate armor for myself. Now, my strength is so low that this might not be possible, but we're just going to pretend it is and just say nothing about it. So this is all about having a shield, inner reserve, action points. You get +1 action points as a one-time permanent bonus and 1 hit point for every second level. Wow. An extra action points and hit points with my big bone means that I'll be able to stay alive for a long time, which feels good. But before I go crazy, I'm going to need to be able to shoot. So let's see. You get 5% armor piercing with aim pistol shots or submachine gun. Let's just go pistol. Okay. Bottle shooter. You love to shoot at the limbs of opponents and they're not happy about it at all. Or cat's eye. Removes accuracy handicaps when shooting at night. And every 2 levels you gain a 1% chance to knock out and panic when firing bursts. I'm not really firing bursts a lot, but... okay, I'm going to go bottle shooter. That's good. Experienced duelist. 1% chance of inflicting a critical state with aim shots at body parts for every 2 levels. Okay. I like it. I want to be an experienced duelist and a pistolero. Having a pistol or SMG in your active weapon slot grants +1 to sequence, which I'm guessing is like initiative for every 3 levels until this reaches 7. Okay. Ooh. Ballistics expert. You could shoot 3 more squares away. That seems pretty good. And then migraine medicine. That's one way to cure one's headache. Headshots against an enemy in a critical state grant 50% critical chance bonus and 50% critical damage. Nice. Yeah, I always like extra range, Hermie. I'm with you. All attacks cost 1 less AP if the base cost of a regular pistol shot is 4 or more. Wow. Reload is 1 action point less, does not affect weapons. Every bullet in the burst gives all the bullets that come after it a 1% critical chance. Okay. So these are really expensive stuff in this category, but all attacks costing 1 less AP seems really nice, just to help me fire a lot per round. And then throwing weapons, I do probably want to be okay with this. I won't be able to get the next level because I don't have any points. So I could take a 3 or I could take something in throwing. 10% discounted trading is just like 10% more money for the whole game, basically. Which feels pretty good. Because I'm not good at talking to people. I could also take quick oaken skin, though. So this would just give me 8% damage resistance. Yeah, I like staying alive. Okay. Good. And game mode. So settings. Average difficulty level recommended for most players. Not too easy, not too hard. Yes, let's roll. What is this? You can only save outside a battle. You get less experience. No, thank you. I'm going to start, for my first time, we're just going to play on normal.
Attention, Major. Everything you are about to hear is highly classified.
Okay.
We choose you for this briefing due to your activities in the Central Waste 2 years ago. The information about the asteroid you delivered upon return from Krasnoznamenny greatly agitated the Central Command. Our science teams did not reach a solid conclusion, but all of them agreed that the potential impact of the asteroid would be devastating to all life in the wastes. This is why Central Command organized a special research group with goals of studying the nature of the problem and finding possible solutions. For the last 1.5 years, the best minds of Atom worked on this problem. Now it seems that, despite the current state of science and technology in the wastes, a solution has been reached. East of the Central Waste and our base of operations, there is a city called Trudograd. Once it was home to a special strategic manufacturing facility, the Inverter Factory, which was ran by a certain Professor Goryachov. As you know, Trudograd survived the war much better than most cities and towns of our motherland. Thus, it is possible that the facility still stands or even operates protected by the city walls. This facility is very important to our cause. Before the war, it was used to manufacture an experimental electromagnetic propulsion device, the RR-1 railgun.
Oh.
According to top-secret documents we uncovered during our research, this invention of Professor Goryachov was able to deliver special polymer-based projectiles straight into Earth's orbit, or even further into outer space at tremendous speeds. If this information can be trusted, this device might just happen to be humanity's sole chance at destroying the asteroid before impact. Your mission is to venture into Trudograd, find Professor Goryachov and scout out the Inverter facility for any traces of the RR-1 railgun. If the propulsion device will be found, we will take it from there, securing entry and spotting it to HQ for further study and usage against the asteroid maze. Good luck, Major, and let there be Atom.
Okay, let there be Atom. So, exactly, Jamnuska. Elvis was a great scientist.
You're sitting in a small clearing in front of a blazing campfire. The autumn forest surrounds you, and it creaks peacefully in the dead of night. The air hangs heavy with the promise of snow and the beginning of winter. The fire crackles softly with the branches that you feed it, enchanted by the darting, dancing flames. Crackling wood and the hiss of boiling sap are the only sounds in your tiny campsite. With a sigh, you stretch your back and gaze over at your surprised guest. He's a short fellow, hunchbacked and raggedly dressed. He emerged from the tall trees about an hour ago and asked if he could warm his bones by the fire. Surprisingly, you disregarded your hard-earned knowledge of the wastes and agreed. Now he's sitting on the opposite side of the fire, his face hidden in the shadows of a hood. His silence is unnerving. You begin to regret allowing the stranger into your camp. Maybe saying something would help ease the tension?
Yeah, this guy is really upsetting. And he's wearing, like, it's not just one hood. This appears to be two hoods, if not Inception levels of hoods. He might be all hoods, for all we know. And I'm not sure what to make of him. We should say something. This is awkward, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I love how our solution to the asteroid is just shoot it, which, I mean, that's probably what we do anyway. I saw Armageddon. I know how that goes. But it is obviously directly picking up the story from the first game. So hopefully not knowing what happened there won't be that big of a deal. So let's see. What do we want to say? The asinine quiet night, isn't it? Who are you anyway? Want to share a snack? Start singing, oh, how many have I killed? How many left to bleed out their lives in the dust? Oh, I know that song. Or remain silent. All right, so, I mean, two can play this game. We'll just remain silent.
You decide to stay silent rather than risk blurting out something you shouldn't. As if sensing your reluctance, the stranger raises his head to look at you. At least you think he's looking at you. His face is still hidden beneath his cowl. If it's not a secret, can you tell me if you came a long way? His voice is calm and surprisingly soothing.
Oh, he has like a southern drawl. Fading, good evening, good to see you. Yeah, life sends me to places far and wide.
As it does to us all. The man is quiet again, but then throws a dry stick into the flames. Sparks fly up like a cloud of fireflies into the cold heavens as he asks, did you hear what happened in Krasnoznameni? It's a city to the west of here. You feel a strange urge to tell him the truth. Who knows why? Perhaps telling someone about your adventures will make them more real. Maybe even grant them some kind of meaning.
So, I suppose I was involved in this city pretty heavily in the previous game, and maybe this is my chance to kind of like get some exposition to catch everyone up on the story at large. Adam took control of it. It's theirs now. Or I guess maybe the answer would differ depending on what ending you got for the previous game. I'm not sure. It stands as it always has. Nothing changes in that place.
Nothing changes, huh? Nothing is eternal under the moon and the stars. This is true for Krasnoznameni as well. The stranger tugs at the peak of his hood and sinks deeper into the unkempt heap of clothing. Maybe you can tell me what happened to Dan, that wily old crook, leader of the factory gang.
So I get to choose. And he's alive and well as far as I know.
That's good, the man says with a slight shiver. Silence once again descends upon your small camp until the sound of a wolf howling arises in the distance, and you look fearfully around. Danger lurks in every corner of the wastes, and it pays to be cautious. Why then did you so calmly choose to share your campfire with this odd fellow, a man you know nothing about? As if on cue, the stranger starts asking, "What do you know about a lovely little village near Krasnoznameny called Trudograd?"
It is kind of neat, Hermie. Katja is the leader out there. She used to run the village tavern.
You cannot fathom why you're sharing everything that happened 2 years ago with this stranger.
I don't know.
It's as if an unseen force is compelling you to speak the truth.
Yes, it is.
Perhaps
the
this
game.
force is somehow turning lies into truth. What happened to the trading hub called Paragon? Can you tell me that?
It's doing well. It's growing. I'm answering everything positively. Let's just pretend like everything was great.
Glad to hear not all is lost in that corner of the wastes. The man stretches his arms up as if to pluck a low-hanging star. Tell me, who did you share your travels with back then? I know it's kind of a personal question, but indulge me, please.
Okay. Exactly. I need to add some more facts that are beneficial to the story. You're right about that. I traveled with Fidel, the former writer Hexagen. I mean, that's a pretty sweet name. My colleague, Alexander. I was alone. The former writer.
Once known as Trudograd. Yeah, I've heard of him. Anyone else?
Well, Alexander.
The worm guy, huh? Is that everyone?
Well, there was also Fidel, the infiltration agent.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Anyone else?
He's like, oh, that guy's awful. That's it.
The man nods and again gazes down into the fire. You take a drink from your water flask and hold it out to share. He shakes his head no. 5 hard minutes of silence follow until you've had your fill of waiting and guessing. You lean forward, focus exactly on the darkness within the man's cowl, and in a stern voice, ask.
I'm being stern now. Who am I talking to? Introduce yourself.
Over the years, people have given me many different names, your guest states without emotion. But isn't it true that names, like other words, have no intrinsic meaning? Words are senseless, unless living people recall them and give them purpose. Thus, when we meet again, I will once more become nameless.
Get your weapon? What? I don't get it. Oh no, could this be, am I dead? So I could be dumb, which is on par, but I have a high intelligence. So, am I predicting that I guess I've come to the end of things? Could this be?
Of its own accord, your companion's hood slides limply away. But its absence reveals not a human head, but a glowing, undulating sphere of crimson fire. A deadly star. You yelp aloud, for a moment willing yourself to run, but already the night has vanished, dissolved in the haunting red glow. Never again shall you be able to hide from the invisible gaze of your nightmarish guest. That gaze is cruel and indifferent, and the lands it oversees are barren, burnt down to nothing but ashes and splinters of stone. You are so entranced by the endless landscape of utter obliteration that at first you do not notice how your own body has started burning.
Uh-oh.
You are ablaze on the inside, like a bunch of cinders twisted into human form.
Not good.
And the wild, frigid winds scatter your ashes across the surface of the dead earth.
Well. Hey, Nick, thanks for subscribing, my friend. I mean, either this is a really bad dream or game over. I picked the wrong dialogue option. Ah! Oh, there's a scream. Yeah, that's about right. Damn, that was some nightmare. Oh, here I am. Where's my hat? Where's my backpack? Okay. Yes, look at this punch icon. This is so Fallout. Alright, incoming transmission. You take out the portable radio you were given back at base, don the earpiece, and turn the dial. Sounds like headquarters calling to confirm you made it into the city. Come in, come in. God damn it, can you hear me? Checking in. This is Dr. Incompetent. I hear you loud and clear. Over. Hello, this is Vasily, the communications specialist. What the F? Okay, now it's working. This is communications specialist Vasily, 2104. Do you read me? Over. Now I can hear you. What's going on back there? Over. Oh, it finally works. Our transmission tower is pretty old, you know. We ought to send an expedition to look for parts, or loud crackling drowns out his voice. Damn it. Anyway, how are you? Did you make it to Trudograd? Over? Okay, so again, I'm talking to somebody. I don't know, like, if my character knows who this is or what's going on here, and necessarily how to answer these questions. So I could, you know, I could be really truthful and say, yes, I'm in Trudograd. I stopped at an inn in the outskirts of the city and slept. Now I'm awake and ready to go. Over. Or, oh, Hermes saying 3 is funny. Barely controlling your hysterical laughter. I'm afraid your precious Dr. Incompetent is dead. I just picked this radio up from the side of the road. That's awesome. Or, Trudograd, damn it. I knew I took a wrong turn someplace. I'm actually in Solnsegrad. Over. By the way, let me just say I apologize in advance. So many of these nouns, names, I'm not going to do a good job pronouncing. I should say I took a wrong turn. I'm standing right behind you. Let's be cool about it. Let's just give all the information to radio guy. Instead of a reply, the radio produces another storm of white noise. You remove your earpiece and listen at a distance. Soon the static dies down, and you catch a few more words from headquarters. Hey, Kraft, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Not gonna lie, I couldn't make out any of that, but I hope you're doing good. Just don't get into any trouble. Everyone on the base is rooting for you. Oh, so even if you picked out number 3, he wouldn't have heard you. And no wonder, after what happened in the Central Wastes, you're something of a hero here in Adam. Or a Tom, I guess is how they said it. But even a hero has to follow protocol. Do I need to remind you of your objectives in Trudograd? Over. Yes, please. I'm not likely to forget my missions, or if that's the protocol, over. Your first and most important mission is to find the railgun. Yes, it should be located inside the inverter factory. Although our intel suggests the factory is now a ruin, the railgun is quite a bit bigger than a water pistol, so I doubt it's lost. It's probably still standing wherever they left it. Your second mission is to find Professor G, the head of engineering on the railgun project. According to some admittedly older, 4 years old intelligence, he's still living somewhere in the city at the Railgun Ranch. These are your objectives. Okay, great. Use your portable computer if you need to refresh your memory again. It's very useful. It stores all kinds of information, including your personnel file and a journal program. Over. All right. I'll check in on the hour. I'm checking in right now. Got anything important to say? Over. A burst of static. I got 26-8 experience. Just let me finish briefing this goof and we'll take a smoke break. Oh, you still there? I need to repair this hunk of junk radio. Remember, you have amber level clearance, so you can always contact us yourself. Good luck out there. Over and out. Wait, is there anything else I need to know? I hope you did a good job hiding the equipment we gave you, like in a closet or something. Let's check all closets. Anyway, the communication array is busted, so I could barely read you. Over and out. That's good. Yeah, just bust the array further. To view your characteristics, quests, current time, local map, etc., press K or click the interface button in the upper right. Okay. K. Yep, there's me. God, every time I see this face, I'm going to know we've got the best person for the job. All right, so quests, I have 2. Scrap Quarter, which is to get the railgun, and Kolotushkin Street, the missing professor. Oh, yeah, okay, these are both my quests. I thought they were talking, I'm the missing professor, basically. All right, here's the map. Oh, okay, well, that's a surprisingly detailed. Oh, I can move from this map. Okay. Let's not do that. Let's zoom out. And, oh my gosh, there's a lady with a broom. Housekeeping. Look, I'm not ready, housekeeping. Alright, so let's take a look at our digs. And, right away, the game looks really good. I have a very, very tall kind of fireplace. This looks super warm. Nice chair I can sit at. Let's see if there's a... Yep. Alt highlights everything. So here's a little duffel bag. Let's go get that thing and see what we got going on here. I picked up a duffel bag. What do I got? I'm going to push I. This is my inventory. Oh man, this is so Fallout. It's awesome. Okay, so I have 1,000 rubles. Okay. These are Wastelanders. Wasteland dwellers still use pre-war rubles. Soda bottle caps were briefly considered as currency. There you go, Fallout. But the idea never caught on. I have 2 stimulants. These heal you. I have this duffel bag. It just adds 10 to your carry weight. That's great. Is this equipped? Do I need to... Yeah, okay, I need to throw it on the old back there. There we go. Oh, I have some thorny armor. Not aesthetically pleasing, but still effective. Heck yeah. Let's wear this. Okay, my damage resistance went up. And let me see here. Skill points per level, 31. That's a ton. Anything else I want to equip? I have some biscuits. I have some canned meat, coffee, an antidote. Okay. Let's see. There is a hat. An empty bottle. I can maybe use that for crafting. A glass. All right. Oh, look at that. It rendered my, armor. That's cool. Love it. I look great. I'm like a professor with a shirt and tie, and then this kind of like Mad Max leather armor on top. Just living the absolute dream here. All right, let's see about this hat that I got. Oh, yeah. The Soviet Army captain's hat. Though too warm for the wasteland climate, it could still earn some respect from the people around you. Look at this. It does earn respect. It gives you cold resistance, speechcraft. All right. Throw it on. I'm going to get respect. That's what it's all about. And here's the closet. This is where my stuff is. You jammed the door of the closet holding your room key. That's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but not deadly. To pick the lock, hold the left mouse button on the door and choose lockpick, all right? We're going to go, well, I guess I did it. Okay. All right. In the closet, I have the Hesperus Star Phenomenon. This small book was written by some Alexei R. Zamazov and printed in one of the printing houses. Okay. I'll take it. I got my room key. I got some cigarettes. Oh, here's my gun. Oh, okay. Actually, I have a couple of guns. So this is a 5 to 12 damage, short distance, 9mm. And this is a mid-range pistol that looks slightly better. Oh my god, my pistol skill is not high enough. So I think I put pistols to 50. Maybe this pistol might be easier for me to use. A flash suppressor. Oh, thank you, Hermie. You're right. I did do 100 because I wanted to be able to hit stuff. That's right. Hey, Crab. Good evening. Good to see you. Thank goodness I did that. Oh, is this Sudafed? No, this is Casparamid. Cures just about everything. Nice. All right. Open your inventory and left-click and drag the key onto slot 1. This places the key in your character's hand. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess. But I need to keep searching this. I want all the bullets. Whatever. Whatever you got. Give me that. So this makes it harder to hit without aiming. But if you do aim... It gives you a 3% chance to hit with an aim shot, a 1% chance to hit for every next bullet in the burst, and then it makes the weapon harder to use. So that's interesting, like, if we want to think about that. There's a prophylactic. Well, that's probably incredibly vital. Alright, and we'll take this, and yeah. Alright. I didn't come all this way to get the clap. Alright. Let's, unlock the door, I guess? Lock disabled. Alright. So let's go ahead and equip a reliable pistol made in Czechoslovakia. Probably got into the Soviet waste with the remnants of Czechoslovakian military. Okay. So, this uses the Parabellum rounds, which I have 9mm rounds and I have Parabellum rounds. Okay, so I'll equip this for now. Seems good. Let me just check something. My carry weight is 58 kilograms, and I'm at 8 out of 58. Okay, great. I can actually carry all this. What can I craft? I can make... I can experiment explosive with a makeshift timer. Okay, yeah, do that. Just go ahead and make some explosives. Can I read this book? Use. Oh, okay. The Hesperus star phenomenon intrigues many modern scientists. What is it? Where did it come from? Is it really a star? Sadly, due to our current technologically reduced state, we cannot answer these questions with any certainty. As the case with any matter requiring advanced technology, according to one prominent theory, the Hesperus star is a red dwarf like Arcturus or Aldebaran, that is, a new star unknown to modern science, the temperature and core density of which suddenly grew so high its helium layer began to burn. Among the less educated communes, such as Kraz, people associate Hesperus with the planet Venus and grant it supernatural qualities. For example, according to some beliefs, the so-called star is responsible for recent climate changes, and if someone sees it glowing exceptionally brightly, they will enjoy either great luck or great misfortune, depending on the region spawning the belief. In scientific terms, such superstitions are described as magical thinking. Equally outrageous, some believe the Hesperus star to be an alien ship, a space station, the Eye of God, etc. There is also a third theory that Hesperus is a small celestial body dragged into the sun's orbit, in other words, an asteroid. Okay, that's kind of where we're at, right? And we're going to try to shoot it down with the railgun. Most astronomers agree on this, but nearly half of them believe the asteroid to be benign, while others think it's on a collision course with Earth. Those are some pretty wildly different beliefs. Each side has its own arguments, and we're nowhere near a definitive conclusion. But whomever is in the right, the Hesperus star is already deeply rooted in our post-war culture, be it in superstitions, science, literature, or apocalyptic cult doctrines. Okay then. That's a lot to take in. I'm going out. It's an alien god red dwarf star that will collide with Earth, but it's benign. It's all of them. Should I break into this person's room and steal their stuff? Am I there? Wait a minute. Does anyone else notice something tragically different about our accommodations? Why were they given a floral arrangement? I received no such floral. Well, I did get a rug. So you can't have everything. So I got this nice, very long rug. And they did not. Also, their room has not been cleaned. So this cleaning person is not doing the best job. Alright, there's some people in here. And, you know, huddled up in this flop house. Let's see. Oh, I want to talk to this person. You. The floor-sweeping lady gives you an intense look. I like how that's just basically what I was calling her, the floor-sweeping lady. She gently shakes her head and returns to cleaning without saying a word. Don't interrupt her. She's doing a bad job. Let's not make it worse. Alright. Let's see what's going on out here, huh? Oh, they got a CRT. Who are you?
У меня так много дел.
A well-dressed, dark-haired man in his 30s leans on the counter and looks you over from head to toe. Doesn't seem like a threat. Ahem. How can I be of service? You can answer some questions for me. I'm sorry, but I really don't have time to talk to you. I'm waiting for someone. Is she dressed in all purple and carrying a broom? I've seen her. Could you at least tell me why you gave me such a weird look when you first saw me? Don't mind me. I must have been deep in thought. Have a seat. Get yourself a drink. Have a nice day. Yeah. You too. It might be your last. Alright, what about you, Mr. Coat?
Это для меня честь.
You approach the innkeeper at the bar. You were too tired to talk much yesterday, but now that you're well rested, why not? He greets you pleasantly. Hello, dear comrade. How'd you sleep? Hope the bedbugs didn't bite. I like how he's open. Hey, back to the Abyss. Good evening. Good to see you. Thanks for following, my friend. Exactly, Herbie. I like how he's forthcoming about his bedbugs. He's like, look, we've got bedbugs. Let's just all be honest about it. We know that we do. Bedbugs, please. Not even last night's storm could wake me. Good to hear, but if you do find yourself itching, please tell me right away. We Trudogradians value our hospitality above all else. And if you tell me you're itching, I'm going to show you my hospitality by giving you even more bedbugs. The innkeeper seems to add something, but instead he smacks himself on the forehead. Yes, don't worry about bedbugs at all. I just remembered something really important. After you went to bed last night, this fellow started asking questions about you. So? Shrug your shoulders. I don't know. He asked whether I knew you. I told him this was your first time here. I'm guessing he was intrigued by your stature and your gear. I mean, the spikes. My God, man. Experienced adventurers are quite a novelty to us simpletons. Can you tell me where this guy is now? Is it this guy right here in the denim? Afraid not. I've seen him a couple of times in the outskirts, but he doesn't come in here often. Was he spying on me? Where'd he come from? He was sitting at a table when you came in. Sneaky little fellow. Told me to call him Pencil. I don't believe that's his real name, though. Shocking, right? Well, thanks for the warning, I guess. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it was just an inquisitive citizen. Would you like something to eat, or maybe one of our famous souvenirs? Alright. What souvenirs? I'm glad you asked. Oh, I got experience just for asking. I sell these medallions with an engraving of the city skyline. They're a tangible way of showing how Trudograd is the capital city of the Wastes. I only have a few left, but another batch will be ready soon. Cool gig. Hey, let's not do that. Would you look at that? Do they sell? Like pancakes, friend. Trudograd is famously civilized. Everyone wants a keepsake to take home with them. Did you make these? Oh no, I buy them from local craftsmen. Around the city, there are numerous villages filled with handymen. I make the orders to support the local professionals. Alright, man. Can we talk about something else? What you got in stock? Alright. So, in stock. Hey, Osgood, what's up, my friend? Thanks so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Observer, good evening. Good to see you. So far, I'm really enjoying it. I mean, it's got, like, classic Fallout vibes, but with, modern graphics and sensibilities. I guess we're at... Well, maybe... Hermie, it is a game that has dialogue options that appear. So maybe if I were a smoothie, like a diplomat, silver tongue, I could have had some more options, but I'm not sure. So here's their medallion. And these cost 454 rubles. And I have how much cash? I have 1,000. I can't spend all my money on that. Do I want to buy, like, Well, it's actually not that much. I mean, the sausage is that much. We're definitely not a smooth operator, but we have a nice hat, which boosts our relationship with everybody. Aw, man, this sweet roll seems great. It gives you dexterity. This gives you a ton of hunger reduction. My character is corpulent, so I do need a little bit extra food. Man, this coffee is more money than I own. However, I will say, this is going to give 600... These biscuits are cheaper, and they give a ton of hunger. The sausage just gives you, like, helps heal you better. And I don't know if there's any degradation of the items. It doesn't look like that they spoil or anything, at least from the tooltip that I'm seeing. Oh, Osgood. Awesome, my friend. I'm so glad that you have found them to be helpful. Thank you again. I could buy... Can I just buy one of these? Just one. How much is one? Okay, good. It's only 21. I'll buy this for you. Or from you. Can I just even it out? Actually, is there a way to just kind of click even it out? Yeah, there we go. Even it out. Perfect. I'll trade you. All right. Just so we're friends. I gotta go, man. Sorry, but could you stay a while and listen? Ooh. All right. The Diablo reference. So I can say indifferently, yeah, what is it? Ah, he's got a quest for me. I lost a very precious book somewhere in the inn, a surrealist novel I've been writing. I know it sounds foolish, but I'm an aspiring author. And a trinket salesman. Please don't go out of your way. And an innkeeper. But if you happen to stumble upon it, I'd be very grateful. If you could return it to me, I'll reward you too. I'll keep an eye out. Okay. So he's given me a quest. Excellent, excellent. Would this book appear when I hold Alt by any chance? Can you tell me that? Let's see. Where could it be? I'm not particularly perceptive with my character. Did he throw it in the fireplace? Was he having a bad day of writing and felt like it? You know, there was that other room. Should I just start barging into the rooms now? Can I? Apparently I can. Is this considered thieving? Let me just look in here. I mean... Okay, I quick saved it. What happens if I just take the money out of here? Do I need to close the door first? What kind of a game are we talking about? I'm on a very important mission, so I took that. Now, the rope might be good for crafting. I'm not sure. Climate of Trudograd. Okay, so this is another book. You're right. That's right. He did give me permission. I thought maybe your surrealist novel would have been written on these rubles that I have picked up. Apparently not. I had to check them all, and I've added them into my wallet to see if anything changes. I'll keep you up to date. Okay, can I just open it? I got an experience point. And I'm in. Let's see what you got in here, huh? Super glue. Electrical tape and forks. So... Exactly, Herbie. Sometimes games will tell you, like, on the tooltip, this is a crafting item. I mean, glue and tape certainly seem like it. Forks could be, depending on what I'm making. I'll just take the tape. It also doesn't tell you, like, what it's worth, like, the value of these forks. I'll take the forks, then, just to see if anybody's like, oh, forks? Yeah, those are worth 10,000 rubles each. We highly prize these forks. Alright, and... Oh, there's a bookshelf in here. This thing just screams surrealist. Alright, where's Sweep Lady? We'll just wait for Sweeper to pass. Oh, no. now you're actually working? Look, lady. You walk right by me. You didn't see anything. Fail. Got it. I'm in. Alright, what you got? Hey, Foe, what's up, my friend? Good evening, good to see you. Waste paper. That doesn't seem great, but... I mean, it's the wastes, right? We're in the wastes, so maybe they just call the local newspaper the waste paper. Old boot. Not even the most desperate hobo would wear this old boot. Throwing it away is the best thing you could do with it. That's hilarious. Alright, we're taking it. Thank you. I figured it was a crafting ingredient. I gotta figure out, like, what the right items are for that. Thank you for telling me. Another condom. That's great. That is great. An alarm clock. Alright. Oh, there is a take-all. Yes. Take it. Love it. Yeah, I don't know if the boot is good or not. I'm going to sell it to the innkeeper, though. And get a bunch of biscuits, hopefully. So I'm going to go to my inventory. I'm going to check the crafting. Like, what can I make? Huh? Oh, I can make a bunch. Let's see about making some kind of, you know, precision revolver. It needs tape, cans, whatever the second part is, and some kind of gun. Oh, it needs the... Well, here. I don't have the stuff. Let's just say that much. But I tried. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm looking for a very important novel at the moment. Stealing heavily. I wonder if they mind if I just burst into their room. It's me. I don't get paid to talk. What does that mean? Stop bothering me. Okay, that's more direct. This family is not pleased with my intrusion.
Привет, ты хочешь поговорить?
Oh. Oh, God. This is not what I expected. That's why she said I don't get paid to talk. Okay. Came here to have some fun? No, I did not. I'm looking for a surrealist novel. I'm in the mood. I just like attacking pimps. I know, Hermie, I did too. And then I'm like, oh man, like I kind of want to just take that guy down, but I don't know if the whole town would be, how that would go over. So I'm just gonna move on. I've got an asteroid to find. We'll come back for that guy later. Special weight set can be installed. Oh, okay, this is good. That's right. I could. I'm not good at stealth. I was thinking just openly attacking him, and then people would run out, like, screaming. But, you know, it would get the job done. This is also my room. Don't worry. Oh, she said get out of my room immediately. Okay, sorry about that. This is a private residence. You're not welcome here. Okay, well, I'm looking for a... Oh, I have my gun out. Well, okay, fair enough. I was looking for the innkeeper. You know how it is. He asked me to help. And I'm trying. It's hard to help when you won't let me search thoroughly. Alright, let's go back here. We'll find answers. Alright, here's the chef. Man. That looks like some really good lentil soup you've got brewing. What is that? The Italian wedding? Delicious. Alright. Can I search this? Are you cool with that? Bottle with water. Alright. Hey. Oh, he didn't like that. Okay. Sorry. I don't have time for chit-chat. Have you seen any surrealist novels lying around? Surreal? What are you talking about? The owner of the hotel told me he lost some kind of manuscript. Oh, never figured the old slave driver would be interested in writing. Here's my advice. Forget about it. What good are novels? Go do what you came to this city to do and don't waste your time futzing around this dusty old inn. Okay, buddy. You're very helpful. Do you think if the people in this front room heard, like, the report of a pistol and a quick scream and saw me just step out of the kitchen wearing the chef's hat, that they would understand what just happened? Alright. Let's go talk to this person. They clearly took the book. You. A middle-aged man with graying temples gives you a friendly wink. Look, buddy, I don't take kindly to winks. As you approach, he extracts a deck of cards from his pocket with a business-like air. And what a deck it is! Instead of the traditional suits, there are weird pictures, icons, numbers, and short inscriptions. Tell me about this bomber gun. I guess, Hermie. Like, maybe I can make money playing cards? Welcome to the city. How about celebrating your arrival with a little bomber gun match? We don't even need to wager if you're out of practice. Arrivederci? Sure. So, yeah, this is like maybe there's just a built-in card game that you could play to make money. Look, I'll play that later when I need money, but I'm not really good at that. He said it was somewhere in the inn. Who's this joker? Wait, you. Alright. She doesn't want to talk. You again. I'm gonna bother you. Could you answer some... he's not gonna help me, is he? Fine. Alright, let's go out here. We're gonna figure this out. And by figure this out, I mean you. A sturdy, slightly drunk man is looking around condescendingly at the other patrons. Seeing you, he spits out the toothpick he was absent-mindedly chewing. Salut! Are you here on business or just looking around the city? Say nothing. Why so silent? Are you trying to be mysterious? I asked you a simple question. Are you here for fun or business? I myself am in Trudograd on business. I'm promoting my book series. Oh, okay. Well, I'm actually looking for a book. Cool. Can you tell me more about it? Sparked your interest, did I? Perfect. I've written a number of books about a certain Adam agent who went in search of a missing general 2 years ago and exposed a terrifying conspiracy along the way. Trust me, it's going to be a real bomb. Oh, he's like investigating my story? That's kind of funny. What did you learn about the agent? Good morning, village boy. Did you just emerge from the bottom of a rabbit warren or something? Yes, that is exactly where I have emerged from. He wreaked so much havoc around Kraz that 7 people digging with 7 spades for 7 years could not get down to the truth. Oh, okay, that's quite the image. Hey, Alan, what's up, my friend? Thanks for following. So, interesting. Could I read some of your work? I would loan it to you, but I don't want anyone stealing my brilliant ideas. It's based on real events, but who knows what actually happened? Not me. I had to invent a few details here and there, but that's what gives zest to the story. My embellishments made it so much more to the truthful account. So people are writing books about me now. That's unexpected. Uh-huh. So you're this agent. Look, mister, if I had a rusty kopeck for every time someone tells me he's a famous celebrity, I'd be a millionaire or a billionaire, maybe even a trillionaire. Well, good luck with your writing then, buddy. Thanks. Is there anything else you wanted to know? What's your name? Call me, Castlevin, and be sure to remember it. Okay, buddy. When I've achieved fame and glory, you'll be bragging to all your friends about how we once met. Glory doesn't just come to you. What are you waiting in this tavern for? The man gives you a doubtful look and shrugs. You're apparently less than convincing. All right, I'd better go. Okay, so he's writing books. You know what? I did pick up a book, though, right? I picked up this, Climate. A brief reference. Let's see about this. Before the war, Trudograd's climate was mild, with very little rainfall and a high rate of evaporation. East, southeasterly, and northeasterly winds were very common, with quite arid winds in the summer months. This type of climate was common to semi-arid desert zones. After the war, the climates... Let me start again. After the war, the cities... This text is tight. Humidity increased exponentially. This was most probably due to excessive flooding and the transformation of riverside lands to swamp. The exact reasons behind this change are unknown. At the moment, climate in the city outskirts is continental, with hot summers averaging 25 to 30 degrees Celsius in mid-June, with a maximum recorded temperature of 50 degrees, and long, cold winters. Trudograd scientists remain vigilant and carefully track all available climate data. They're also developing new ways for controlling weather in the region. Interesting. So neither of these appear to be the dude's book, unless he was writing about the star. That's the real purpose of the game, Hermie. Once we get down to it. Alright, so maybe if I snuck back here, maybe I could find it. I have to get there before Purple Lady... Like, I need Purple Lady to be out of here, right? And not paying attention to me going back here, and then going in, and then closing the door. And then now I'm free to search. Alright, she's got waste paper. She's got a compact cassette. Alright. A magnifying glass. Oh, this gives +3 tinkering. I'll take that, sure. Oh, this is a... Yeah, this is... Yeah, just take it all. She doesn't mind. She doesn't even know what's happening. I mean, I hope not. Oh. Alright. So it's, an outfit. Another tape. Okay. Let's go in here and see if there's anything else to pilfer. This looks great. Some booze and bandages. I need that. Alright. Shotgun shells. Sure. I'm interested. And money, water, fire extinguisher. That's a good idea, Hermie. She'd know in a heartbeat. Well, apparently it wasn't even back here. I really thought I was going to find it here. And it would have justified me breaking into this lady's room. Nothing happened. Alright, well... So, she says we don't take kindly to thieves around these parts. Like, and they clearly saw me steal it, but what do they do about it? Like, is there an overall reputation for my character that's, like, just melting down as I steal stuff from people? Or are they just kind of warning me? I know. You're 100% right. It was definitely my justification for stealing every item in this place. So, if it's around here, I haven't found it. We'll have to come back later. Oh, he has a quest. He's like, I need some help. I'll help you. I'm here to help. Before you is a finely dressed fur hat wearing man. He does have a fur hat. He seems extremely concerned about something. Do not pass by, chum. Pretend to look busy. Time is money, fella. What is it? See, the thing is, I'm in charge of the inn's bathhouse. And the thing is, the steam room isn't available at the moment because we've got rats. If only someone would go in there and kill them. Oh, it's the standard rat killing quest at the beginning of an RPG. I love it. Are you suggesting I undertake this extermination? Me suggesting no. But if you do, that would be marvelous. Of course it would. What would you give me in return? I don't have much in the way of rubles, but I can give you a free steam bath with all the trimmings. What do you say? That doesn't sound like a reward. It sounds like bullshit. That's awesome. I beg to differ. Hygiene is very important to your health. They say if you don't have cash for quacks and meds, you can always go to the sauna, and your wounds will heal on their own. All right, fine, buddy. I'll do it. Free steam bath is... I'm in. Oh, okay, Fo. Thank you. So, like, the first time they say, I see what you did, and there's no penalty, but if you do it again, then they just become, like, they start attacking you or openly hostile or something? Okay, thank you for the tip. All right. So then, we're going in. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know how combat works. Wait, how do I... Okay. Let me see the game. I guess you could play in isometric mode. It's just going real time. I was expecting the game would pause, like in Fallout. Hey, Alan. Thanks so much for subscribing, my friend. I appreciate that. Controls? Let's see here. No. Alright, well... let's just return to it and see what's happening. Oh, wait. Wait. It is turn-based. Okay. Thank you. Because now they're not moving. And I could see my AP. I shot a rat. Oh, right. Okay. And then I guess the turn is over. So I push spacebar. Oh, he crit me. That seems unreasonable. What kind of rat is this? Got it. Alright, well, we did get it. Meat. Sure. I need... yeah, Hermie, I did. I need 3 pips to fire. Oh, I should change it to aimed shot. Perhaps. And then it's the same AP. Maybe it's in the bathhouse. The item I need. Maybe that counts as part of the inn. Alright, buddy, I did it. Be a pal and punish those rats. Yeah. Oh, there's more of them. Oh, God. He's telling me there's more. Alright. So, I'm going to need to turn this off and then just walk a little bit. And then... Can I shoot you? And I don't look like I have a firing angle. Now I got it. Ow. Man, I was really trying to get the drop on it, too. Maybe there's a button to push so I can, like, go into stealth mode or something. Oh, okay. In aiming mode, I could shoot at, like, a part of its body. So let's go for the head. Try again. Well, I hit it in the head, but I didn't kill it, which is a shame. I guess I'll just do... Got it. It really is. I guess it's like a mutant rat. Which button reloads? Yeah, reload. I did it. I am using a 9mm pistol. I guess I switched to this gun. I thought I was using this C7 or CZ75, which is my more damaging weapon. You can hit thing. You can try to hit him with the stock, I guess. There's some soap. Yeah, we need that. That'll help me clean up. Alright, hopefully he feels good about the fact that I killed them. Thanks for killing him. Well, now you get a free wash. Can I ask you some questions? Alright. I was really just trying to ask him about the book. He doesn't know anything. Take the bath. Oh, wow, look at this cutscene. There's a whole... Yes, foe. It's better than bad, it's good. That was refreshing. Alright, I got 25 health back at least. Well, first quest completed. Somebody tells me I'm going to need to get better with guns. And armor. And rats. Alright, let's look around the side of this hotel. See if we can find the answers. There's another log. I'll take it. I'm walking all the way around. The The book could be anywhere. Is there a dumpster? Maybe his wife threw it away. Because it was, not very good. Alright, I don't see it. I don't see it. We'll just pretend. Okay. Let's go out. What is this? Propaganda person? Oh. Gambler. Okay. Lose your money. Who are you? You look important. A sweaty, apple-cheeked man is staring at a magician performing his tricks in the street. Anticipating that you're about to speak to him, he turns and says, "What do you want? I'm kind of busy here, so make it snappy." What you looking at? The show, what else? Come on now, something's obviously bothering you. You'll feel better if you tell me. Okay, this option appeared. He's like, no. There's absolutely nothing bothering me. Damn, look. I'll tell you later if the timing's right, okay? Alright. Fine. He's like, I don't want to open up to you. You're terrible. I understand. Passerby. Alright. Let's look at the map. I am here. And, if I go to the global map, I guess I need to go to the scrap quarter. So this is kind of just due north. Let's go over this way. Scale 2,000%. Wait, that's the wrong way. Let me close this. Alright, there's a whole, like, market district over here. Excellent. Little hubbub. I'm just walking around with a drawn gun. How's everybody doing? Alright, is this the way... What does this say? Tell me. Scrap place? That's where the dam is. That is absolutely not the way I was supposed to go. There is a campfire. That's the merchant. There's the hotel. Alright, why don't you take me then over here? What do you got? I really like that you can click on this map to move around. That's actually pretty awesome. You push tab to zoom in on your character. Alright, and, where does this go? Hey, he says. Welcome to Trudograd. You approach the city gates where two guards lazily aim their rifles at you. A tall man with a kind face addresses you without hostility, at least for now, before you've said or done anything to change his attitude. Hey, comrades, I'm gonna head into the city, okay? Hold up a minute, Chief. You'll get in alright, but first tell us your name. We know all the locals, and we don't know you. Call me Horatio, Quiroga. My name's this. The guard writes it down. Nice to meet you. What's the purpose of your visit? Tourism. I'm not surprised. There's a lot to see. Did you know they build houses on top of houses? In Trudograd, this is not your average metropolis. Not anymore. It's more of a Matryoshka doll that doubles as a city. Cool beans. Yep, real awesome beans. The guard smiles, scribbles something in his notepad, tucks it away in his pocket, and gives you a kindly, almost gentle look. That's all. Pay the toll and you can go in. Alright, how much? Don't worry, this isn't some inbred provincial village. Our aim isn't to rob you. 150 rubles and you could go right through. That's not how things are done in a civilized city, comrade policeman. What do you think we get paid to stand out here freezing our nuts off? Buddy, it ain't much, and no amount of complaining or pleading is going to break our resolve. Alright, I'll get back to you once I have the money. So I do have the money, but I don't need to pay it because that's not where I'm trying to go at the moment. I need to go to the scrap quarter. So let's go up this way. Man, sleeping in these tents? These people are brave. Does that take me to the scrap quarter? Doesn't look like it. Oh, the woman by the barrel has a quest? Thank you, Hermie. Let me see. Barrel lady. Well, I'm going to tell you what, I don't know where I'm going, so I'm fine with that. We're running. I wonder what, if I do isometric, is it going to just tilt it? What is that going to look like? I want to check. Yeah. So this is like, if you play it like this, it does tilt it. I feel like, in some ways, I might like this better, but you don't have as much control over the camera. You can only rotate it 45 degrees, whereas in the other mode, like the top-down mode, you can... Oh, God, looking for quality time. No, she's a working lady, and she's an experienced lady. Oh, okay, that's not the lady? Okay. I'm like, this lady ain't the right one. I'm gonna go back to non-isometric. Alright. Get a little bit more camera control. So the dam, if I go global... Oh, let's just see where this takes me. I'm sure I want to go this way. Hey, look at that. It's a kitty. Welcome to the map of Trudograd. Press on the available location to go there. Please note, you cannot travel between locations unless you have traveled to the exit zone of the current location. To move to another location, highlight the location and click on it. Okay. You could press the camping button to cook something on the barrel pit day and night, or by a paramech only day and only in the city. But be careful. The mean streets of Trudograd is not a place to hang around too long. Alright. So I am here. Oh, so both of the places that I need to go are just in the city. So I'm going to go back to where I was. And we got to pay the fee to get in. Well, we're going back to the guards anyway. Oh, this lady. Maybe. The lady with the... baby? A blue-eyed woman is pacing in a short circuit, cooing softly to the baby held close to her chest. Having noticed, or rather sensed, your presence, she squints and smiles with poorly concealed anger. What are you looking at? Are you a crook sent by his so-called father to harass me? Nobody sent me. Who's this father you're talking about? You know who I'm talking about. Don't play dumb. The woman smiles hysterically and turns her back on you. Well then, I'll be on my way. She is nonplussed. Alright, let's just pay the money. Let's pay the man his money. What do you want? Just checking it out, man. This is important post. Alright. I gotta talk to this one. The gatekeeper. Here's the money. You sigh as you pay the extortionist. The ringleader salutes as he pockets your cash. Thank you. Now you can go in. Any interesting things going on in the outskirts? Nah, things are quiet right now. Just like I like it. Any interesting news going around? Folks say those buggers to the north have been really active lately. They don't scare me, but some are concerned they're going to cross the river and storm the city. Alright, well, I gotta fly. I could probably come back here and buy ammo if I need to. But I hope I don't have to pay this, fee every single time. Snowmobile? That looks sweet. Maybe this guy can help you travel around. Fast travel guy. Wow, look at how big this city is. Good lord. There's kitties everywhere. And bicycles. The locations visited thus far on the world map will be shown, as well as locations that you know about by a quest, for example, but not yet visited. Note that before you could fast travel between locations, you need to visit them. Right. Alright, scrap quarter me. Well, I'm just trying to go into the city. Can I go here? Apparently I can. Yes. Crossing the multi-lane road through an underpass, you spy an old woman with a basket of newborn puppies squatting in a dark corner. Can you please spare us a few rubles for treats? My babies are hungry. Take a look at the puppies. Okay. I didn't notice anything. They're probably not real. But I'll give you some money, sure. Taking the money, the old woman tearfully kisses every crumpled bill before tucking it under a towel inside the puppy basket. Bless your golden heart. They might be. Yes, I've got a golden heart. It's not golden anymore because I'm out of money. I gave it to you. This game has a lot of cool cutscenes and art, and it looks really good. I was kind of expecting, like, a way lower fi RPG. But this looks good. Heidi, good evening. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Lots going on. I don't know what that says. Naturally, only one factory building still stands. I need to interview the locals. Would you consider buying a juicy apple right off the tree? Yeah. I mean, pretty much every day. It's all I spend money on, are juicy apples. Who are you? Can I talk to you? Are you cool? A policeman is frowning at the passerby on Trudograd's snowy streets. He's standing all alone, bracing himself against the constant gusts of frigid wind. I thought there was a factory called Inverter somewhere around here. Yeah, there was such a factory way back when. Not much left of it now, and that bit's been taken over by squatters. What happened to the rest of it? Can't say. Ask the locals. They might be of help. I see. How's the service? Difficult and dangerous? That's confidential information. But we got the same hat, dude. We have to be cool. My presence reassures the locals that someone is always on watch. If things get rough, I can radio for backup. That's cool, man. Things are about to get rough. I'm just going into this person's house. Oh, they opened it immediately. Or not. Oh, she's in there. Who are you? Or he's in there. Guitar man. What's up, dude? A plump man stands in the center of the room. Man, he's got a sweet heater. eyes shut, fists clenched, mouth agape. After a few deep breaths, he almost deafens you with his loud, deep singing voice. Torador, don't spit on the floor. Please use a cuspidor. That's what it's for. Man, that's awesome. Oh, cool. Yeah, Fo, it is very Fallout 1, too. 100%. I'll try to do that, because I do need bullets. Bravo! The corpulent opera singer bows to you. He has a huge grin plastered on his face. Ah, prego, mascarpone per pizza. Della notte testa di ariete. I see Maestro Ozelins, your master, is not only good at picking wine, he also picks the best delivery boys in the city. Oh, how scandalous. Now, what news do you bring, boy? The dialogue in this game is hilarious. What the hell are you on about, you crazy F? Alright, that's a good way to start. I beg your forgiveness. What was I supposed to deliver? A real courier would never ask such a thing. You're more a fraud than my competitors in St. Slavic's chorus for unmarried men. Now state your purpose, foul boy. What do you require of Lev Petrovich Sherba, the famous opera singer? I could do a strength check, but I'm not strong. I got a few questions for you. I sure hope your questions will either be about me or require that I share my opinion or some rumors I've heard. Do you have any rumors? I'd rather share a truth. During the last outbreak of the mumps in Soln, the disease was only defeated after I sung a soothing ballad to local hospital staff. They were so inspired they instantly cured everyone. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. You don't know anything. Opera Man. Alright. Backpack Lady, do you know anything? This is, Narayana. A middle-aged woman with a weather-beaten face gestures you closer and slaps her huge rucksack, which responds with a meaty clank. It's filled to the brim with miscellaneous junk. Narayana always has the best refurbished wares. Some are so fine, you almost can't believe they're refurbished. Almost. Okay. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. We do need him, Hermie. I see what you mean, Fo. There's a barter button on the right. It's pretty impressive, like, every single person I've talked to has had a unique portrait. Refurbished, did you mean to say junk? I only buy secondhand if it comes with a huge discount. Oh, no junk here. Alright, let's trade. Okay, so she has... hey, look at this. Stalker Igor's book. So this is what? A crossover from Chernobyl? This... From the Stalker series? She's got... like, makeshift zip guns and things, but... And she has some... not the right ammo that I'm looking for. Ooh, but she'll buy some of my junk. So, yeah, these forks, you can have these babies. I know. I need more money before I can buy it, though. It's too expensive. Ooh, this clothing that I stole actually sells for a lot. That's cool. Display merchant's preference. Oh, so this person has, like, stuff that they'll pay more for. Like this special weight set. Oh, but they only have 100 rubles. So, I'm not going to be able to trade her for the weight set unless I want to buy, like, a sharpening stone or something else. So I'll keep this for myself and then just even it up. It is a book, but I'm looking for something real special. Like, the books that I had, they sell for nothing. I did read them, though. Okay. Alright, I traded a few things. In the meantime, can I ask you some questions? What happened to the inverter factory? I take anything that shines, give a little spit polish, call it refurbished, and voila, profit. That's why people started calling me the magpie. I tell you what, the factory was stolen by a much larger bird, or maybe even a whole flock. While all the dodos were desperately struggling against extinction, the vultures came and tore that factory apart. Yep, but if you're asking the specific identity of the flying scavengers, no idea, birdie. Your constant use of bird metaphors is not working with me. That doesn't bring me any closer. I'm not interested. You got any deets? Chimney sweep. A man stands in front of a burning barrel. He is surprisingly well dressed. His face is clean. What kind of chimney sweep are you? His hair neat and trimmed. He's holding a pewter mug filled to the brim with black coffee, and his pockets are full of cleaning tools and supplies. Seeing you, he forces a small smile. Need a chimney sweep? You look weirdly clean for a chimney sweep. There's no secret to my style. I just like to take care of my looks, and to be honest, I haven't had many assignments lately. Why not? Winter must be the best season for folks in your profession. Yeah, it ought to be, but the scrap quarter isn't the best place for work, even in peak season. Not many functioning chimneys left in this place. Personality. Why do you work here, then? Sorry, but it's none of your business. Yeah, I'm not really personable. Yeah, you're right. What happened to the factory? You mean inverter? It was knocked down or moved somehow, sometime, for some reason, I don't know. Ask around. Maybe the locals could tell you more. Aren't you a local? Fine. The Pilots of the Northern Elders. Well, there's a book for you, Hermie. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, that's right, Hermie. I was going to try it anyway. Alright, it's clearly stealing if I take it from her. Hi. A hazel-eyed woman speaks warmly to you. Are you looking for someone? Maybe you wanted to pay a visit to our neighbor? I think you've got the wrong door. I'm looking for information about a factory that once stood here. The only thing I could tell you is what you already know. The factory is gone. It probably came down during the turmoil of the early 90s. Whether it was blown up or transported elsewhere, I don't know. My Aquil and I lived on the other side of town back then, and we were pretty busy, as you can imagine. Unlike most other Soviet cities, no nuclear warheads landed in Trudograd during the war, but that did not save us from a chaotic escalation of violence in the streets, with former party leaders, the military, and other factions fighting to determine who would rule the post-apocalyptic world. We common folks had our own fight as well, the fight for survival, and we weren't all that interested in news about some factory. Once again, nothing is clear, possibly even less clear than before. Why do you think I was here to visit your neighbor? He always has some young people visiting him, friends and family, I guess. Sometimes he meets with them outside, sometimes in his room. It's completely normal behavior for a young person, but my husband thinks the poor boy is a northern spy who plans to murder us all. How silly. Talk with Aquil if you want to hear more about his conspiracy theories. Thanks for the information. I've got to go. You. Whoa. Is this the guy? A muscular, dark-haired man with wide shoulders is arguing aggressively with a balding man of similar physique. You can't immediately figure out what the quarrel is about, but it must be very important to them. They're so involved, they don't even notice your approach. A minute passes like this before the bearded tough guy throws a quick glance your way and stops his opponent in his tracks. Shut your pie hole for a second. Can't you see this guy's trying to talk to me? What's up, man? If it's about a room, tough luck. I don't have any vacancies. It really does, Fo. I'm looking for information about the factory. When I bought this parcel from the city, it looked exactly like it does now. Piles of rubble, broken bricks, and a few more or less intact structures. If the ground hadn't been full of valuable metal wiring, this would have been one hell of a bad business decision. Guess nobody bothered to scavenge the place after the demolition. What are you arguing about? Can I help? No, this is none of your business. Just out of curiosity, what's so bad about that? Why would I tell you anything? Scram. If you don't want to talk, then don't. Oh, so just like that, you're not interested? You've got the attention span of a rhinoceros beetle. Just because you barged into our conversation out of nowhere, I will tell you everything about our disagreement. Take this guy. Slack-jawed jerk for starters. That, my friend, is Comrade, Bakhtimirov. First, he got himself stuck balls deep in the scrap business, my business where I didn't have a single real competitor before. Then he uncovered some funky archival documents stated that half the places I'm digging up are actually the property of his ancient ancestors and therefore belong to him. As if that wasn't enough, now he's coming around every day and declaring that okay, brace yourself for this bit, that I'm haunting his sleep and trying to murder him in his nightmares. Effing A, how can you even say such ridiculous things with a straight face? How could any animate, shoelace-tying, groin and armpit-washing human being believe in such hogwash? Alright, here's, Bakhtimirov. No hogwash here, only wicked sleep magic. You want to destroy your competition, don't you? I stopped you from growing fatter and richer, exploiting my ancestral lands, so you decided to send terrible visions my way. Don't talk to that modern-day Svengali stranger. Leave him to fester in his own dark mind, or he may make an appearance in your dreams. Oh boy, straight from the horse's mouth. Can you believe this insane drivel? You could try and debate him if you like. I'm willing to pay a handsome sum if you get him to see he's spouting crap, but I'm half convinced an early grave is the only fix for this superstitious idiot. That's awesome. We'll see. How about you answer some questions? Fine, see you later. Alright, this guy's the one. Do you got the documents? The heavy-set bald man of around 40 is giving you a careful once-over when he begins to speak. His surprisingly gentle voice doesn't at all match his somewhat menacing appearance. I heard that Epiphany has asked you to talk to me about my beliefs. Okay, let's talk. I'll quickly debunk all of your arguments and continue to blame that scoundrel for psychic violence and witchcraft. I'll do so until his will breaks and he admits his crimes. I'll stay on topic, but first I need to know what happened to the inverter factory. I know this territory was recently bought out by my villainous rival, Epiphanies, but the factory was a ruin long before that hairless gorilla took over. Why was it sacked? Who sacked it? These are questions you should ask someone else. I thought with the documents you'd know. Fine, I'm out. Nobody knows about this place. What about you, chairperson?
Я очень занят.
It looks like this young man wants to smile, but just can't bring himself to do it. What do you want? I just wanted to ask about the fate of the inverter factory. I don't really know anything about it. All that's left is this building, but I'm sure someone around here must know more. Okay, fine. I won't keep you any longer. Man, this is hard to get to the bottom of it. The Dream Master. I got a new quest. That's true. Alright.
Я очень занят.
Oh no, it's the same guy. Sorry, man. You. Before you stands a stocky lad of uncertain age. His reddened, unpleasantly swollen face is staring straight ahead at your manly chest. After checking you out, the lad scowls and crosses his arms. What the heck, dude? This isn't a, cookholes. You can't just stomp around here in your dirty boots like some dirty boot stomper. There was supposed to be a factory here. What happened to it? No idea. I arrived in the city not long ago. If it wasn't for that sign at the entrance, I wouldn't even know these ruins used to be a factory. Fine. I needed to go. Hey, Clyde, what's up, my friend? Thanks for subscribing. I'm a dirty boot stomper. I stomp my dirty boots. Can I, like, go upstairs? I can't go in here, apparently. That's off limits. Alright. Well, she did say talk to her husband. The dark-haired, dark-eyed man sighs sorrowfully and turns to the jolly woman who keeps him company in his makeshift dwelling. See, just like I told you, first that uneducated savage moves in next door, and now strangers are roaming around in our living space. What's going to happen tomorrow, if I live to see tomorrow, that is? Yeah, I mean, he's a squatter, so he did mark his living space with a curtain, and I'm not respecting that at all. But I just want to tell you, buddy, I barge in on everybody. I don't care if you have a door. I don't care if it's a mansion. I'm coming in. The woman rolls her eyes and the man sighs before turning back to you. My wife doesn't seem to think you're a threat. Well, out with it. I want to hear it for herself. What did our terrible neighbor ask you to do? That's not why I'm here. There used to be a huge weapons factory nearby. Do you know what happened to it? I don't know anything about that. Me and Natalia, we used to live at the other end of the city. Not even a rumor of what happened to this factory ever reached us here. Alright, fine. In the first years after the war, even larger factories would disappear overnight. Once they realized there was no more central government to keep them in line, everything of value was sold, repurposed, or scrapped by the authorities. Only the oldest of old-timers would remember the fate of this place. Ah, I need somebody old. Okay. Thanks, I'll take my leave. Alright, I'm looking for a grandpa. Or grandma. Let's see if we can find that. No, you're too young. Alright. Let me tool around the factory. Are there any bums that are really old? Who are you? Just a passerby? You don't help me. Oh, who are these guys? This looks good. They don't look old, but they look like they could help me. You. Oh, this guy ain't old. A short, mustached man paces back and forth. When he spots you, his eyes light up with hope. Sir, please don't walk on by. I need your help. With what? He visibly cheers up and comes closer. You see, I have a wee problem. Nothing too scary. It's just some flesh-eating jellies called aspics have infested my home, and I need a hero to get rid of them. Oh. The woman ostentatiously rolls her eyes. Infested, huh? Tell this young man why our home is infested. Can we please not discuss our personal business in front of strangers? Wait until we get home. Why'd they infest your house? Well, you know, mutants are everywhere nowadays. They just appeared one day and started... Don't listen to him. He brought the creatures inside himself. He was trying to breed them and sell their offspring. And it was an amazing plan. Who could have guessed they'd escape their cages? They're formless lumps of jelly. A dog with a head injury could see a cage wouldn't hold them. The man mumbles something and turns away. Okay. I see. And now you can't go back? Yes, they formed a nest in my home and attack everyone who tries to enter. Thankfully, they haven't broken out into the streets. They don't like the cold, I suppose. Fine. I'll deal with them. Thank you. I'll open the door for you. Just please be careful. These little monsters are more dangerous and less adorable than they look. Why didn't you call the police? I did. They said that since aspics don't have minds or limbs or bad intentions, they can't be classified as criminals. They suggested I contact pest control, but there's no pest control in Trudograd anymore. It was eliminated during budget cuts years ago. In retrospect, I think they were laughing at me. Fine, open the door, I'll do the rest. Alright. Maybe this guy can help me. Totally blameless. Give him hell, he says. We're gonna give him hell. Alright, let's look at this jelly. It's like, what am I gonna hit? Its brain? Its body? What's that do? I missed. Apparently. Alright, I hit it. This thing has a bunch of health. I don't like how this is going. Oh, somebody else is shooting it. That was helpful. Oh. This is not good. Oh my god, it's a bigger one. This was a mistake. Hey, Hiram. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Oh, no. What have I done? Alright. So this will take me... I'm going to move away. I could do burst fire, I guess. Wait. No, that was reload. Oh, God. That was not what I meant to do. Here, do that. Okay, we did hit it. And then we just run away. Please kill it. I don't know who else is shooting. Oh, it's the cop. Oh, my God. I'm in such bad shape. My health is 85. Okay. I'm gonna bring him towards the cop. It's the only smart thing to do here. Oh, he had a grenade. Good for you. He stunned him or something. Okay, we killed 2 of them. Copper, I'm gonna need you to do the rest. Oh, he did do the rest. He's got a machine gun. Yes. That guy was super helpful. Thank God that dude was there. I'm not strong enough for jellies. Alright, it's slime. I mean, I don't know if this is good, and I don't know who would want it, but I'm gonna loot everything here. Maybe I could sell it. I'm gonna thoroughly loot this guy's house, too. There better not be any more slimes. Alright. So look, I risked my life to do this, and as a payment, I just get to pick of the litter. Man, there's so many condoms you could find in the apocalypse. Like, what's the expiration date on these things? Alright. Oh, canned meat. Yeah, it looks like it causes a whole bunch of toxic damage. I will not eat it. Don't come back in yet. This place isn't safe. The slimes are everywhere. Alright. Can is actually good. Alright. Let's go tell him. It's safe now, buddy. I did it. Solo. Where'd that guy go? Yeah, Hermie. Hey, Coda, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Gosh, that's such a good question. I have no solid answer. I have so many games I like for different reasons. For years, I used to say Final Fantasy 1, and that's still one of my favorites. I play it a bunch. There's a hospital here. Where did these people go? All right. I'll try to track it. I don't know if I am tracking it. Nice, Coda. Yeah, they're doing a great job, like, remaking them all and selling them. The remake for 1 is pretty good. It gives you some quality of life stuff. Is he? Let me see. You're probably right. Yes, Coda, it was. Alright, Phil, let me see. Across the street from the hospital in a corner. Oh, these are the garbage bins. And you were saying, like, you could find good crafting items in here? Oh, there's just money in there. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's in one of the houses? I thought that he would, like... I saw him run away. Oh, maybe this is him right here. No, this is somebody different. Hey, Morgan, what's up, my friend? Good evening. Good to see you. Yeah, it does have a pretty good map built in. That you can, like, zoom in and out on. So I could see Campfire, Merchant. I just can't find that exact person. There's a global map, local map. Who's this guy? Oh, this is him. Yes. I was like looking for him and his wife. Maybe they're just sleeping here. Oh, wait, there's one still alive? Oh, no, I could tell them they're dead. If they have their own afterlife, they're enjoying it now. Really? Amazing. No, you were right, Fo. Although I'm saddened that my noble pets died, I've come up with a new breeding plan for them now. At this time, it's going to go off without a hitch. No risk, only rewards. Yeah. Listen, quit breeding mutants, dude. I don't doubt it, man. You're rich. You going to pay me or what? Sure. Is 300 rubles okay? Why not? Hand her over. Here you go, thanks again. Tell me, what's the fate of the inverter factory? My folks never questioned what happened to that place. They had other things to worry about. And nobody wanted to invite trouble by asking the authorities, but I investigated, and I think it's safe to share what I learned. Oh, he knows, all these years ago. Yes, the factory was disassembled and moved away from here by the former Army General and current Defense Minister Gleb Voronin. Now, why he did that and where it is now, I have no idea. You can ask him personally, except that no regular Joe can just walk into 7th Heaven. Oh, there's a Final Fantasy VII bar? Tifa Lockhart bartender? Tell me more about it. What sort of place is it? That's what we bottom feeders call the huge structure at the top of the black roofs. Didn't you see it when you were approaching the city? It's a huge district built for those who rule us and those who are rich enough to buy a life above the poverty and smog of city streets. Well, it is, yeah, that's up on the plate. Final Fantasy VII, okay? It's forbidden to us regular folks. Why would they move an entire factory piece by piece? What's so important? I don't know, and I'm not in the mood for guessing. Maybe it was useless, and they decided to sell it to Astrakhan or reuse the materials for rebuilding the walls. Or maybe it was so valuable they wanted to save every piece of machinery from the hands of marauder gangs. Must be one or the other, unless it's not. What kind of guy is this Voronin? I don't know him personally. He's just his political inclinations, the laws he passed. I also know that despite the odds, he not only survived the dark times of anarchy in Trudograd, but even kept his seat of power, first as an army general and later as a politician. That means he's either very wise or very powerful indeed. Is there any way to get into 7th Heaven? Sure, you can either have parents who are important politicians or try serving the city in the not serving the city police, but rather serving in the city police. At a certain rank, policemen get a permit allowing them to visit the upper district. There is, however, a third way. Folks say Mikhailik, the owner of eponymous tavern, is pretty good at forging entry permits. There are a lot of police in Trudograd, and no single 7th Heaven guard knows every one of them personally, so if your permit looks like the real deal, they'll let you in, no questions asked. All right, man, thanks. I need to go now. So I actually got a ton of experience, and that much experience puts me in position. Oh, where would that be? Here. Oh no, I still need... I'm such a high level that it's going to take a lot. I need almost 5,000 more, but still, we're getting closer to that next level. And we finally found the right person to talk to about the factory. So it's not here, so they moved it, and I'm going to have to get a policeman's uniform and a permit, perhaps, to go there. I gotta say, like, I really wasn't sure when I got this game on sale, and I looked at the images and read the description on Steam. I was thinking it would be more like just, okay, it's turn-based, tactical, combat-heavy game, and there is combat, but no, it's more like, I mean, it is a full-on cRPG in the Fallout 1-2 style with lots of dialogue, lots of investigation, lots of lore, and very, very deep systems. I'm super impressed with the game so far, and I'm going to have to get that permit, but we'll have to get into that another time because it is indeed my bedtime, everyone, and I want to say thank you so much for coming out to the stream tonight and trying a new game, Adam RPG Trudograd, and I'm impressed. And let me know what you think about the game down in the comments below when this video posts. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day. We'll be back tomorrow with Stranded Alien Dawn if you're interested in some colony management. Crab, foe, Hermie, Observer, Morgan, Coda, Clyde, Allen, Osgood, Back to the Abyss, Fading, Hiram, Heidi, Jamnuska. Everyone out there, take care. Have a great one.